Yep, Felguard. I'm really liking the Felguard
Oh,
demon.
Guardian's my fave. He's awesome. Drops the most damage, keeps the highest aggro.
Yeah.
And you can call two of them, too. You'll get Grimry and Felguard later on, too, and you'll be able to call a second one out. When that happens, all elites die. I don't care how strong they think they are. They drop.
The fact that his spinning attack with an axe, I just want to say the word Demacia when I see him spinning.
Oh, yeah. It's demonstrous. Big time. He nukes everything. Back that up with a little Dreadstalker, throwing a little Demon Tyrant. Yeah, man, I need to sit there and hand of Gul'dan until the sun comes down. Everything dies.
Oh, I do have the Hand of Goldine effect.
Now, I will tell you, with Demonology, Nether Portal's tricky. Okay, because it doesn't always work with, and it's not move generated. Most people are like, oh, I just, if I use Hand of Gul'dan or Demon Bolt or Shadow Bolt, none of that matters. It's all during clear casting and proccing. That's the only time a demon's gonna pop out of that portal. Sometimes you get lucky. Like, I've gotten Lord Jaraxxus out of there a couple times. That was pretty badass. And he comes down, all hell breaks loose, because he starts raining infernals with Rain of Fire, and each bolt that hit the ground is an infernal, so it gets pretty insane. You get lucky when you grab him. But it's fun. You kill a lot. High survivability.
I can't wait to see that happen. See if I can try that move.
Oh yeah. I've only pulled them out twice since I've made this character. I've only seen him come out twice. Once was recently. Most of the time I get eyeballs and fell bats and, that kind of thing. Maybe a few of the,
Nagas?
No, the demon ones. Or do they have 6 arms? I don't know. I think maybe
6 arms.
Yeah, there you go.
Woo, thanks for the raid.
Welcome in, Raiders.
So what's up? How was your stream tonight? Oh my god! Double raid! Woot woot! Thank you guys! Maximum rewind. I don't think I follow you, so I am going to go fix that right now. Oh, awesome. Well, thanks so much. You guys are playing Left 4 Dead. Sweet, sweet. Wow, they are definitely not set up for double raids. That's a really, really long cooldown to do shoutouts on Twitch. Alrighty, thanks for the lurk, Travis. Welcome back, Maximum Rewind. How are you? You're good, just hanging out? Well, cool. What kind of games do you usually stream? Do you do MMOs? You're supposed to be on a schedule, but you get burnt out quick, so you do a variety of cozy or nostalgic games. Oh, cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, I know how that goes. I'm supposed to be on a schedule too, but I haven't exactly been sticking to it a lot recently. Things be crazy. Hope they calm down a bit soon, though.
Come here, Gurky. Hi, Gurkies. Do you want to play WoW? Gurky just booped me.
Oh, hey. Thanks very much. It was nice meeting you too. Thanks for the lurk. Demon Soul, what's up? How are you tonight?
Evening, Demon Soul.
What's up, buddy?
You started leveling your warrior on Area 52 a little bit today. Nice! Wait, what level is he? good. Feeling a little better, but still not great. Yeah. Oh, are you sick? Like level 15? Oh, nice.
Woo!
Mine just hit 66.
Woot woot.
Wait, did you say release order 66?
Yeah, my warrior just hit 66. My fury warrior. Blah, 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 blah. I got 6 more to get to 70. They're all above 60, but they still have to hit 70, and I'm kind of getting burnt on and doing dragon fight so many times.
Oh, I know, right? Even though they they let you do like whatever you want, you don't have to follow
Yeah.
the storyline, but
But after the 6th one, you kind of have to keep repeating.
right?
You know. I guess an argument could be made for, well, you should try a random group of quests from everywhere and all over the place just to make it different. Yeah, but that's a lot of extra work to go out of the way to level.
I don't know why they don't let you just go wherever you want, because I mean, that's why it's fun to like play a lot of different characters, because you can see all the different parts of the world and play through all the quests that you like never did before. At least that's what I have fun doing.
For the most part, they do in Dragonflight because they let you skip everything.
Yeah.
As soon as you done it once, they let you skip everything. So if you want to, like have your, points higher in a certain area, you can guide it. Just say, you know what, I don't want to waste an hour doing all these quests to lead up to this. I want to jump into the world quest now. Hit that button and boop, world quest now.
The wildlife are in serious danger if we do
The only
not
problem
act
is you better not be having anybody
Come
waiting
assist
on you,
with the
because if
rescue
you
mission
do,
before it is
you
too
end up
late.
like me, and you get in quests with them. That sucks. I don't think we saw each other that whole time we did the supervillain that other night.
The air around the wellspring of life grows thick with
Face
enemy
the whole damn
combatants.
time, like,
Take
wow.
to the skies and disrupt them however you can.
Alright, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do for this quest. We're just supposed to okay. You're supposed to like fly into proto-drakes. Nice.
Bumper cars in the sky. Bumper drakes.
Bumper drakes.
Bumper cars in
Bumper
the
drakes is the
sky.
best. Ugh, I'm so bad at it though.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I'm really
Especially
bad at bumper drakes. It is fun though.
Just sing Thomas. While you're doing it, just do the Thomas the Tank Engine song. You'll be fine.
Ah! This one's like flying faster than me and I'm almost out of vigor.
Launch the missiles.
Boof. Boof.
Trick-
Yeah, I don't have any
trick-
dragon missiles.
The trick is to find out where the green emerald spheres refresh so you can get your stacks back.
Oh, wait, what?
They'll
What?
respawn, but you have to memorize what positions they respawn in to keep you in the air. And they're not always there. That's a crappy thing. So if you fly past an area where you had one last time, it's not there, you gotta go to the other spot. That's
Oh
where
no!
The
I
little
was
green
like-
orbs.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I was like getting vigor back and then I ran into a tree. Rip.
Like, you're good. Between that and bug quests, they're all done the same way.
Jonesy, what's up? Nice to see you. Are you guys playing tonight? We have enough for a dungeon group.
Yeah.
I'm on for a little bit longer before I have to get ready for bed. Since I gotta wake up early now to take care of Gurgi.
You don't have to. I can do that.
I know, but I still like to take him out. As he's giving me the side eye.
It's like, Mom said she'd take me. Don't stop that.
Exactly. That look on his face is like, He goes, "You do what? I've been with mom all day. Where have you been,
You've never
asshole?"
seen all those memes with like I told you, the same thing with my dogs and my wife. It didn't matter what dog breed it was. You've seen those memes, you got husband and wife, and there's always a big dog in the middle, and one of the other spouses are like, "Goddamn dog." While the other spouse is totally capably happy, smiling asleep with dogs, said dog all over them. That's how it goes.
Where do I find? So no, I end up just hurtling back to Dalaran. How do I find the person for the other 2 warlock items?
Are you still doing the Warlock class quest?
Yeah, how do I get to the other? Oh, I finished the class quest
Oh,
for the skull. I think.
oh, I was like, you finished the whole thing? What? I didn't even finish it.
No, actually, where do I find the floating skull
like
at?
level 60. Oh, well, when you equip your weapon, it should just appear next to you.
Okay.
Check your transmogs.
Yeah, and it'll be, if you transmog your weapon to that particular weapon, it should also show up with you.
Oh. Shadowbinder, Spire. Which transmog is it?
Skull of the Minari, right?
Mm-hmm. Minari or Magnari or whatever, it's that
Something
similar.
like that, yeah.
I think the first one looks like only the top half of the skull, though, without the bottom jawbone. So just look for that with a pair of horns.
Okay, maybe I haven't finished it.
It's some pretty cool warlock weapons, I gotta say.
It
That's why I
is
like Legion so
really
much, because
cool
with
looking.
every
I love
class you have the hall for your mount, and then you
Oh,
also
that's
have your
why
weapon.
I
That's 2 bonuses for doing Legion to level.
need to go.
They're like the coolest weapon skins, no lie. Especially when you unlock the secret ones and people are like, where the hell did you get that? Ah.
Secrets are no fun unless no one else knows about them.
Just wowhead. Dude, you told me just wowheaded, man.
That's the bank, so the underground entrance should be over here somewhere.
Oh, I am gonna die. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Don't die, Squirt!
These things happen.
No!
Wait, frenzied regeneration might just save my Patukas. No, that's not happening. It's not saving my Patukas. I'm gonna die. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Why are you dying? What'd you do?
I killed 2 elites and then a 3rd rare spawn popped out behind me. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm making it out of
Oh
this.
no.
I'm only 66. Yeah, that's not happening. I haven't replaced all my gear from 60 yet. Like that's how quick you fly through the levels, though. It's that crazy fast right now.
Right?
So fast. And it sucks because like the Emerald Dream and the Forbidden Reach, like you better just wait till you're 70 to go over there. Because even if you do get anything out there, you won't be able to use it until you get 70. It sits in your bag, so it's like, really? That sucks. Could use that right now.
Oh, I didn't even know you could go there if you weren't 70.
Like with Fryak's Revenge, like where he attacks the little cities and Monahera Plains and all that shit, you can pick that quest up at like level 63 or 4.
Oh.
And there's no way you can do it though. Like you get wrecked. Even with everybody standing around helping you, you just get squashed.
Oh, dang.
Better just be ranged and hide or be a rogue and quick jab duck out kind of stuff, or you're dead.
Mhm.
My warrior is a damn bloody nightmare running through that damn camp. Oh my lord. I don't want to do that again. No. What's enough?
Okay, let me check moves. Is there a way I can find my quest? I mean, I know I'm looking at my quest log, but is there a way I can find my class quest?
What I do is I look it up on Wowhead because they like have the list of like all the different quests in that quest line, and then that's how I keep track of where I am in that quest line. Alright, well I hope you feel better, Demon Soul. Thanks, and I hope you sleep well. And yay, thanks for the lurk.
Feel better soon, Demon Soul. Okay, I think I finished the skull one, but I don't remember. I can't find the skull thing.
So if you look in your appearances, it should be under,
Of late, I have seen fairy dragons stealing away to the western beaches. Perhaps you could investigate?
Would it be main hand?
it should be under Legion artifacts.
Legion artifact. Where do I find that at?
So in your appearances tab, like collection, appearances, your weapon. If you click on your weapon, it should, there should be like a little drop-down menu that has the different kinds of weapons that you can equip there.
There's the.
And one that says Legion artifacts. It
Yeah.
should
Okay. So I did have. Okay. So I do have the skull of whatchamacallit.
Nice. And if you like transmog any of your weapons to that, then the floating skull should follow you around.
All right. So who do I talk to get the other two Legion items?
It should, if you go to your class hall, there should be quests for you to pick up that will
The air
lead you
around the
that
wellspring
direction.
of life
And I think
grows
it's the
thick
same
with enemy
NPC that you picked up
combatants.
the first one
Take to
from
the
anyway.
skies and disrupt them however you can.
Okay.
It's like once you turn that one in, they'll be like, oh, what's the second weapon you wish to pursue?
And the class hall's in Stormwind. Is that right?
Dollar in.
Oh, Dollarin. I got 8 more. Actually, wait. I just gotta go back to the portal. Because I'm already in Dollarin. I'm like, I got 8 minutes to my thing finishes. Like, oh, wait, never mind. I can go do this quickly. Where's the portal?
Oh,
There's
there's a
my-
portal from Dalaran to Stormwind, but there is not a portal from Stormwind to Dalaran. 'Cause they're
Oh, no.
sure
There,
like that.
no. The portal from the underworld that I was in.
Oh, okay.
The underbelly area that Scorp showed
I
me.
see. Gotcha. But yeah, like what the heck? There's like there's a portal from, but not a portal to.
Just think
Because
it
Dollarin doesn't want to be found.
And when an American tries to drive in Europe, it should stall backwards.
And that's why I will not drive in Europe.
Amen, brother. They're all about their roundabouts, and I ain't about that roundabout.
They drive on the wrong side of the road.
What's wrong with roundabouts? We have a
Warp, you good?
Yeah, I think my headset's acting like a ghost for some reason. Can you guys hear me now?
Now we
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
had
was
to
I think
unplug it totally and plug it back in. It's old. It's been doing this for like the last couple of weeks, and nothing hits it. It's not shooter afraid. It's just 2 or 3 years
You're
old.
flying, mortal. That should keep Farak's forces at bay for now.
Pretty sure it was one of Razor's first Medusa headset versions. Like, it's stupid old.
I mean, that's awesome. That's still working, then I guess.
Yeah, it's because I don't let my kids use it.
I was thinking.
If
I was
let
gonna say,
them
did
use
your
it wouldn't be here.
was your headset like picking up some radio waves or something?
No, sometimes it picks up the TV because I stream it and play it for like if my wife's awake, so she's not hearing me just talk to you guys and staring at the ceiling or looking at her phone. You know, she plays her games too, but it's loud when I'm talking. I get pretty excitable and I'm pretty loud, so yeah. So I usually let
Okay.
her listen to the TV.
Where is my
especially
class?
watch it.
Where's my class people in Valorant at?
You guys can't hear it right now, can you? I turned it down, so we
Oh, you
should
sound
be
fine
No.
right now, yeah.
You sound
Okay.
fine right now.
Cool. I don't know how long I'm gonna be awake. I didn't sleep last night, so
Okay,
and I
no
gotta be up
worries.
at
No
what time did I gotta
worries.
be up in the morning? I think I gotta be up and out of the house by like 9:30 in the morning. So.
Even denizens
It'd
of
be
the
aight.
dream sometimes have trouble sleeping. Luckily, we take sleep quite seriously.
Oh, there's the trainers.
Walk gently on the earth. Rest until you awaken.
And he had nothing for me.
Ooh, my gear is all kinds of yellow. Ouch. That's gonna be pricey. I was telling Psycho the ring to the Sundering or Cloud Serpent or Heavenly Cloud Serpent or Onyx Cloud Serpent was selling in the black market today for like
Oh.
800 something thousand gold. It was an ungodly number. It was almost $1 million, and I don't want to spend $500,000 on a mount. So yeah,
That's
be alright.
great.
Especially one I can get by drop at some point.
Answer the call of the wild.
That's $80 real time money. That's a lot of money just for a mount that's already available in the game.
Right.
I just want the World Ender mount. That's why I keep looking. Or the Time Reaver would be nice, so I can stop running time walking dungeons. That'd be nice. I'd like to give up on that for a little while. I'll be hitting it hard tomorrow. I'll be on it all week after tomorrow. After I get my daily weeklies, of course.
What was the thing that Reese was talking about again?
Oh, he was talking like more people should run time walking dungeons, like how he wished more people would do it. So I'm gonna be on the whole week running on my tank. I'm gonna try to make a strong push to get the Time Reaver. So if anybody in clan wants to come, all they gotta do is throw me a message when I'm on. I will gladly take with. At least it's a guarantee finish, you know. Quick.
Thank you, champion. There are few things as important as good sleep.
Okay, so my class trainer had nothing for me, so I don't know where to go to get the other 2 transmog
Well, the
items.
class hall. Have you been to the class hall, or is that where you're
in
at
the
right now?
class hall?
Is that where all the classes are at? Druid, warrior, and all
No,
them?
it's Warlock
No.
only.
Yeah, it's Warlock. Remember that place I showed you in the sewer kind of area?
Yeah.
In between?
Oh, it's still in the sewer.
Yeah, underneath, right where the Violet Tower is, where you talk to Archmage Khadgar.
Yeah,
other
there's a
mage.
little portal thingy on the way
It's
down
like
to
right
the
to the
sewer.
right.
Yeah.
The demon portal,
Yep.
as I like to call it, because it makes it easy for me to remember the.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
I mean, look, it's either a demon portal or a demon's toilet.
I'm gonna warn you now, don't run too far downstairs if you're not a high level, because it will automatically flag you PvP at times of the day. So
She warned me.
That.
yeah, it does happen, and they will drop the mother lover on you, because that's just what the hoarders love to do.
So I'm guessing it's the weird golem knockoff that was the one that gives me the items.
I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time, but sure.
Did you go through the big, huge circle pillar?
Yeah.
Inside? Okay, yeah. It's more than likely, if it's not one of the people in there, it's the guy all the way at the top at the end.
I want to go get those other. I want to go get those other 2 items just so I can have all of them.
It's not too bad. If you do it steadily, like an hour a day, you can finish your class hall in 3 days. And an hour a day. You can finish it in 3 days.
The whole thing?
That's if you've done breaching the tomb once already. If you haven't done breaching the tomb once, it may take you an extra day just to wait for that Legion assault to take place.
I'm gonna check and see. I'm actually surprised that I don't have a Horde Warlock.
That was my first Warlock, but then Void Elf came out and I abandoned my Undead for a Void Elf.
Right. Oh,
Sorry.
actually, I guess I have an Undead Warlock, but like level 7. Level 7. But hey, I do.
Oh, there it is. Found him.
Nice.
Do I want to do affliction or destruction next?
I'm going to check and see what
Do
I
both. You're going to want all 3 weapons, obviously, just for the transmogs.
Yeah.
You can be in any of the specs and still use the transmog.
And I'm pretty sure you have to do all 3 in order to move
You do.
forward in
Yeah.
the
You do. It's 100% of the class all you
Do I need to switch my... So if I do the affliction one, do I have to be an affliction warlock?
switch
You
it to
don't
affliction
have
and then
to.
go back to demonology. Flip it and flip it back.
Okay. Because I got 3
It's
points to
not
play with.
necessary, but it will ding that very first quest, even though it's not necessary. It'll still. It's like when optional in your cool, and when you see optional in a quest, same deal. You don't have to be the talent spec, or talent tree that needed, but
They just make the quest for that, so there might be specific abilities that you have as that spec that they ask you to do.
it was more pertinent when they had the Azurite abilities. Since they're not doing that anymore, it doesn't really matter. Because the artifacts, you can't put them in the artifact weapons now anyway, and even then it doesn't unlock the powers anymore. Because of the Shadowland stuff, it sucked all the powers out of our Legion weapons. Rendering them useless and not cool anymore, but they're still pretty. I remember them being a whole hell of a lot cooler during Legion.
Alright, it looks like my Warlock is at... Shoot, I just looked at it. Rebuilding the council. Which is... right after the right after the artifact weapons. Oh yeah, I just remembered that one of them is totally like a Lord of the Rings reference, the entire quest. That's just fun. You saw Murloc. Dargally Tanaka, welcome to my stream. And yes, it's Murloc Monday, so there are Murlocs.
Champion, may I have a word with you?
As someone who's in a guild called the Slimy Murlocs, you approve? That's awesome! Where is this guild?
That's great.
That is great. Is this a
This is
Horde
fun.
guild
It's
or an Alliance guild?
Tiny Fin Tuesdays. I vote for a Murloc name that rhymes with every day of the week. That's what I vote for.
Aren't guilds cross-faction now? Wait, are they? I don't know, actually. Maybe. You've been trying to get your guild to do Mythic Plus. Yeah, we're all pretty casual over here. Super casual. I think the only way that we're likely to do Mythic Plus is if we get like a weekly group or something together.
Yeah, rando stuff like that's just nightmare hell.
I know, right?
Unless you know your buddies for that kind of stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you later. It's like that, you know. Gonna die 980 times, spend 4,000 gold repairing, not even getting past the first boss. Like, yeah, no. Cringe for the hair pulling situation.
Right. And I
Not
mean, I
all.
hate to say it, but a lot of times that's like us. We're like those people. Like when we did have our mythic Mythic group, I remember we did this one dungeon and we had like over 100 deaths. It was amazing.
Well, because sadly most people assume because it's the dungeon's the same dungeon that it's gonna run the same, but cranking it to Mythic automatically changes that part of the script. So most people are like,
Yeah.
what move is that? I didn't know they could move like that. What the hell debuff's going on? Yeah, well, it is Mythic Plus.
Right, as a tank, pickup groups need you. Yeah, it's true. Man, it's hard being a tank because everyone expects you to know what you're doing.
Speaking as a tank, I hate running randos.
Right? People get so mad. Like, if
It's
you
100 times worse.
if you don't like go really fast and you don't like know exactly what you're doing, and it's
Well, all
like,
the
wow.
pressure's on you and the healer because the DPS, like, and unless you're not pressing your buttons, like said, smash face on keyboard, you're not going to do damage. Otherwise, for the tank and the healer, they have to have their stats right. They got to be on par with when they're throwing what at what times, what's facing what when, where you're located versus everybody else. It's a nightmare. It's a lot of work. Daunting. A lot of people think they can do it, and it's not easy. So for those who do it well, I commend you.
People get mad at pug heals. You do them speedy runs and pulls. Yeah, exactly. That's what people expect. If you don't do those speedy runs and pulls, people get mad. That's why I'm like,
You also
I don't
get it in
tank. I'm not gonna tank.
You get it in retro too, because then you get those aggro tanks that just yell and scream at everybody in party, and then rage quit after the second kill.
Oh gosh. But yeah, people are like, what do you want to play? I'm like, anything but tank.
Tanking sounds hard.
And I got hooked during like the days of Karazhan and Nax Rammus. Like I got hooked. Pally tanking fun.
I mean, yeah, if you like to lead and you know what you're doing, I'm sure it's great. But yeah, I'm not one of those.
Yeah, no. Because I get turned around this game pretty quickly.
Oh, me too, big time. Big
Yeah,
time.
memorizing entire expansions worth of dungeons and raids. Yeah, that's not fun.
You just get the biggest group and either mow them down alone or help, or with help. Pally tanks are OP. Oh my god, yes, Pally tanks have always been OP. Pally tanks have been OP for it, yeah. Like how many expansions now?
Since DC, pretty much.
Right?
The Demon Hunter tanks are fun, but Pally tanks are OP.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know how many groups that I've been in where the Pally tank just like carries the whole fight when everybody's dead.
Yeah, they're uber necessary. Like any guild, you can have a warrior tank or a demon hunter or DK tank, but you'll always need to have one Pally tank, at least one.
Although I have seen Demon Hunter tanks do some pretty crazy stuff too.
Oh yeah, the kids are also AoE aggro, which is great. You know, that's why I like the two of them, because that AoE aggro's nasty.
You had to carry a pug crate with everyone wiped. Yeah, oh my god, the number of times that I've seen Pally tanks just carry everybody else is just nuts. Ah, Pallies are the golden children of this game.
Well, bubble hearthing's also, or bubble healing's also kind of cheating. I don't know any other tanks in the game that can do that. Not even demon hunters can do that, or DKs. Nobody can. Well, the old Wrathy Basin bubble hearth back in the day. Smack.
Oh gosh, right.
Pop out.
Play on hands is a godsend sometimes. Like, all the time. Yeah, Pellies have like so many oh shit buttons, it's crazy. It's just just like an endless bag of oh shit buttons.
I'm in protest. I want my water elemental back on my mage.
Wait, what happened to it?
Well, they took them away. We don't have them anymore.
They did?
They
Why?
randomly come out when certain moves proc. Yep.
Ah.
Yep.
That sounds like a ripoff.
Yep. Mage lost their pet. It's poop.
Aw.
That's why mine's sitting at 66 when I jump to my warrior.
Bummer.
I mean, Arcane's still fun, but for leveling and questing, you really can't do that in Arcane. You kind of need the pet. Toilet paper armor and all.
The air around the wellspring of life grows thick with enemy
Yeah.
combatants. Take
Wait,
the
wouldn't toilet paper armor make you into a mummy costume?
No, but it'll turn you into a mage and WoW. You'll turn into Kalthos right away.
Okay, note to self, I figured out my Halloween costume.
Burning TP orbs around your body and all included.
Yep.
You're a toilet paper WoW character. You know every cloth wearer is toilet paper. Get out of here. Tell me you put on some origami armor, you're gonna win in a fight. No.
Who needs plate armor when you have tinfoil?
Origami.
Mage just lost pets, but Shaman still has pets. Yeah. Wait, did mages have perpetual pets, or were they like only?
No, yeah, perpetual water element.
Okay, yeah. See,
Only for
chamois
ice.
pets are they only last like a minute or two.
Yep. And if you're, what is it, not in
Hello there.
elemental, you get the fire and the rock. You get both elemental
That should
coming
keep
up
Varrock's
like for you.
forces at bay for
Grab
now.
2 of them.
Hey, Jonesy. Hello there.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
General Kenobi. Okay. I shall hydrate. Thank you.
It's really hard to stare at red velvet bun cake while sitting here smoking bowl after bowl after bowl. Like, it's getting difficult staring at this cake. I don't know.
Why?
Might win. Oh, I know it's gonna hurt my stomach so bad. It's the red dye, but it looks so good, and that
Aw.
cream cheese frosting screaming at me like, you know you love me. I do cream cheese frosting. I do.
Actually, there is a red velvet cake sitting on our counter right now.
Everybody's.
Red velvet cake.
You can have some if it doesn't hurt your stomach.
No, not real.
Chamois never needed pets. Yeah, I know. They don't. It's the oh shit button for chamois. I usually only hit the pet when I'm about to die, and I'm like, oh no.
Shiny healers rock.
Oh gosh, chamois healers are, yeah, that was like my favorite healing class for the
So
longest
the
time.
easiest and most fun.
Right?
I don't like to heal on anything else. Like, even I tried the priest, and I was like, yeah, this seems
I
technically
know, I'm like, this is complicated. You know, chamois healing is just like boom, boom, boom.
Flash water drench. Ha ha!
Yeah, exactly.
Jump out of corner. Photo bomb. Yee.
Even denizens of the dream sometimes have trouble sleeping.
I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way about Taurans? I just feel like they would be that. They would have that kind of mentality. Like, they would just be photobombing the shit out of anybody. Like,
Life is
like, yeah,
all
that's a
around
Tauran.
us.
I could cosplay as a Tauren. I already have a nose piercing.
Yeah, big cheese smile with their cow teeth and a peace sign, bombing every picture they can with their antlers, so it just takes up the whole picture. Like, they are horde, so I can see them being passively aggressive, you know?
but yet, photobomb every Alliance member self picture.
We are children of nature and of peace. But pictures? Fuck your picture. We
That
draw
would be
the
a
line in
great-
photos.
That'd be a great quest, actually.
Oh, God. White horns hate taking pictures. Oh, you're gonna kill me. I'm too high for this. Don't be doing this to me. I can't handle this shit right now. That Slimy Murloc's guild name about killed me as it is.
Slimy Guild Murlocs with nothing but Tauren photobombing people.
Well, it makes sense, right? Every time you see a Murloc, they got that sheen of slime on their skin. Now, they fish, they really don't have scales. It's just kind of like catfish skin, almost, because it's slimy.
Thank you, champion. There are few things as important as
Take you
good
by
soup.
logic. That's why they're fucking Murlocs. Ha ha ha.
Your shaman can Thanos snap in PvP with lightning bolts. Are you elemental? Mind if you come hang out and chat? Not at all. Come hang out.
Yes, please.
Join,
Or the merrier. We'll never say no.
Right.
That's not an invitation to rape, fellas. Be gentle. I think I floored Reese when I made that joke with him the other day. He was like, he didn't know what to say. It was funny. He started cracking up like 10 minutes later, but it was still funny. I don't think he expected that to come out of my mouth. I think that was like the pause. It wasn't shock. It was just like, that came out of you. Wow, I'm impressed.
welcome in, welcome in, Jonesy.
How goes it? How goes it?
Hey, go.
Hey, you know, partway vertical, partway not.
Hey, there you go. As long as, I don't know. I don't even know which way needs to be which way anymore. How are y'all doing tonight?
Alive.
Great.
I'm doing
I got
Hey.
to watch that UA launch this morning. Well, yesterday morning. It's been 24 hours almost. That was cool watching the Vulcan rocket go off, dude. That thing, because they're so much bigger than the normal SpaceX, you know, things we get out here. So it was nice. It lit up the whole sky. They were loud.
I've never got to see a rocket take off. I'm high-key
Oh my
jealous.
god, okay. From my house, I can literally walk outside, spin the laptop around, let you guys watch the boosters come back in and everything. I'm 30 minutes from Cocoa Beach. So.
Oh, dang.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
I live in
sweet.
Florida. I love it here. The surfing. I feel like I live in Futurelink because there's Rocket with SpaceX and NASA. It's every other week.
Wait,
Sometimes we get 2-3
Do you
times a
surf?
day. Yeah.
I need to
Oh,
learn
yeah,
to surf.
You don't live in Florida and not surf unless you're a Poindexter. You gotta surf out here. Ain't much enough to do but
I
play in the
mean,
swamp.
I want to learn how to surf, but I'm a little bit north of Florida.
So I was born in Connecticut. You can still surf up there. And even in
Oh
New
no,
York,
I'm
you can surf up here.
I'm not
Jersey.
that far north. I'm just in North Carolina.
See, I was
What
about
part?
to say.
Over in the eastern side.
No shit. I lived in Lumberton for a while.
Would Eastern Side be where Raleigh's located at?
I'm about an hour and a half from Raleigh, so yeah.
Yeah, Raleigh's more
I mean-
central.
That's where I was born.
The state fair.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Question
Florida-
for you, Jonesy.
What's up with that?
You paramilitary?
I am.
What branch?
Marine Corps.
Dang it! I got
Yeah,
two.
Marine
I
brother.
got two
Yeah.
bastard children here.
We now outrank and outnumber you. Yes,
Hey.
yes, yes.
Squirp, listen to your dad. Stop it.
What branch were you in?
Navy.
Oh. Hey,
I have
you
two-
can't.
Alright.
You can't be mad at them. It's
No,
the
we all spent
Navy.
way
It's
too
like
much time
Uber,
together
but for
anyway.
Marines.
Yep, we all spent way too much time together anyway.
Marines.
Yep. Why is the Uber driver yelling at us?
Yeah.
Hands down truth.
Marines standing in the chow line and on the decks. Sailors frantically running around trying to fix things. Marines, man, this Uber staff is really rude. Oh my god, dude, I have created a beast.
Wow equals life.
Or as I still like to put it, my salty sea children. Now I have 2 boys. Yay! I have more sons.
Does anybody in here play racing games by chance?
Hydro Thunder wins. See, I'm old, so
You play what?
Hydro Thunder for the win. And
I mean,
used to
Hydro
play-
Thunder was an amazing game, so I can't.
I used to play Lego Racers
Oh,
on the 64.
hey, that was also an amazing game.
like Gran Turismo using the Nissan Twin Turbo. Yeah. Played some like Test Drive. I don't play like a lot of the Need for Speed games, but I play quite a few of them, like Hot Pursuit.
Oh, I love Need for Speed. That's a different story.
But yeah, they're pretty fun games. That kind of started like in the
I
boat
wanna
racing
s-
games, like
I
Hydro
wanna
Thunder,
turn
because
this-
that arcade experience, other than Rush, there was nothing like it. Because Rush 2000 was pretty good, or 2044, I don't even, or 2099 actually. I think it was Rush 2099 actually. That had to be the name, I remember. Arcade rat childhood I had. Apologize for nothing.
Gum, this thing is a monster. Sorry, I'm over here playing Forza like a nerd.
No worries, man.
I bet no one's ever said that line before.
Forza, the first one was good. I liked the first one.
Could you imagine that? That's the new insult. No, I'm not playing World of Warcraft like a cool kid. I'm over here playing Forza like a nerd.
In the words of one of our good friends, nerds.
Make the world go around. There's only certain industries that will be around as long as there's humans. That's transportation, service, food, and entertainment. Period. As long as you.
And the
find
best part
jobs
is, I was
for those,
eating a
you're
box
good.
of nerds. Sweet. All I need is 100 more points and my adventure log will be done.
Oh, nice. I only need 50.
Well, aren't you just special?
Well, I mean, hey, you could come play with us.
That's when you say yes. Yes, I am. Come on, girl. You know this line. Act like we ain't slaying out here.
I was going to say, are we talking about special with helmets and crayons?
I mean, listen, my mommy used to tell me that I'm so special, she started to call me Ed.
You should tell me simple things for simple minds and patted me on the top of the head.
Okay, for you two, what's your favorite crayon color?
Oh god.
No, this is an important question. What's your answer?
I'm Navy. I don't eat my crayons.
No. Squirt, what's your answer?
I like the color of black. It's really my favorite color, like pitch black. Works best at night.
It tastes like licorice.
Tastes like licorice, and licorice is damn good.
I don't like that, but I can respect that flavor. At least it's not god awful red like all the other nerds. Gosh, all the tools that got laid in high school and peaked, and that was just the most momentous thing in their world. Those are the ones that like red. Anybody with culture and class knows that pink, yellow, blue, and orange, not in that specific order, are the goated.
What about purple?
Well, technically, black and white aren't
Yeah,
colors,
purple's
but
over.
value.
It's overpowering. It's good. It's great. It's great on occasion. But
I could see that.
I wouldn't give it goated.
For all those crazy people who are gonna rock the chat, okay, we know black and white are values and not colors. Technically, my favorite color is not a color; it is a value. We get it. Just please don't chat about it. Like, I'm trying to be political.
What? What did I just? What?
I only found that out when I went to art school, man. Like that shocked me. Your whole life, you're like, yeah, black and white, the part of the
Alright, all
color.
together.
They're values.
Nerd.
I mean, technically, white is the reflection of all color, and black is the absorption of all color. So it's the lack
Black
of
is
color.
not a natural color in nature. Period. You won't find it. You can find all different shades, but you're not gonna find pitch black. That's
Well, again, technically speaking, it would
or
be
pure white either. I mean, a horse can be white, but it's not gonna be pure white. Even snow's a little tainted. I think that's probably why they say they're values, because they would probably be more comfortable saying like egg white, or which I think is stupid. Everything's gotta be so political. Just call it black and white.
Yeah.
It's a color.
But
I just wanted the keyboard warriors not to trip out.
No, as someone
Oh.
who also went to art school, yeah, I think it's more about like how Jonesy explains it. It's like the scientific explanation for those colors, and like how you explain it, Scorp, is like how to create those colors in our world for artists.
which if I'm not mistaken, technically speaking, white would actually more closely be the color of the sun in technicality, because that is the brightest source of light, which light would be the reflection of all color. So
Yeah, but it's the color you're seeing. It's real color, because remember, you only see a very tiny fraction of the color spectrum. There's a lot.
Right.
We don't see.
which
So we could be
is
seeing
why
the whole world that doesn't really exist. We're just kind of,
yeah,
like
which
how your
is
body-
why I was saying you have that. So technically speaking, the lack of light would be the lack of colors. So therefore, shadows would and darkness, that is the lack of light. It's the lack of color. Pitch black is that's where that comes from. Black is naturally created in the world by Earth. It's just the lack of light, the lack of color.
The void.
That is black. That's just that's what it is. Now you can't harvest or naturally harvest that. Technically,
At least when you look up at night.
charcoal would be the closest thing, or coal itself would be the closest thing.
You know what? One thing I don't like that you can't find in nature.
What?
Blue raspberry. It's a great flavor, but it's not made
Yeah.
in nature.
Or the money tree. How convenient would that have been? The money tree was a real thing. Man, that'd be great. Like, babe, I
Man,
need
that means
$100
all those
milk
that means
tree
all
on
those pennies and stuff I planted as a child would actually have grown into nice things.
No, as humans, we probably would have mined trees to complete suffocation if that was the case. Knowing our race. Our species, sorry. Knowing our species, it's probably what would have happened if money grew off trees like that. I mean, I know trees are worth money, and some, I mean, like money tree. You know. I got one when
a tree that literally sprouts 20s, 50s, and 100s.
Yeah, like the one I
if
got
you take
was
really
$100
good care of
though,
it, you get a real good harvest. Benjamin Franklin starts sprouting out. You know what I'm saying, man? You don't take good care of it, you're gonna get a bunch of George Washingtons.
Hey, dude, but you can still have fun with George Washingtons.
Well, that's for another stream.
You realize how many quarters you can get and go to an arcade and play pinball for a while?
A very long time.
I mean,
So your thumbs
no.
fell off and the party stopped.
You know how many games of Super Mario you can play?
Way more than that for free because I have a NES and I can play and an N64 and I can play any of them whenever I want.
I miss my N64.
So you want to cry? I got some pretty cringe news. My son broke my ROG Ally yesterday, so I have to send him out.
No.
Your what?
Yeah, he overheated it. It's the ROG Ally. It's like the 10,000 time better version of the Steam Deck. Way better build. Way better. Or, yeah, way better screen. It's whatever. Fuckers are expensive. Apparently, like, there's this new deal where they get really overheated really quick. Because I guess they didn't expect people to sit there and play games like Diablo 4 on it, even though that's what they, broadcast it as advertising. Look at it, play Diablo 4. But, they don't tell you to look at the bottom corner where it says, not suggested more than 2.4 hours a day. Dude, overheating. Who the fuck's only going to play 2.5 hours of Diablo and be like, yep, I'm done for the day. Not a gamer. That's what that's supposed to be for. No, it gets hot. Like, it's dangerous hot, that thing. I think it even has an automatic shut-off switch because it gets so hot it needs to protect its components, so it'll just completely stop working on you out of nowhere.
Yikes!
After 2 hours of playing it, it gets I'm not kidding when I say
Why did they
insane
put
hot.
that on the market?
I don't know. I think they were trying to keep up with the Steam Deck because the way things are going, computers are going to be like Game Gears were back when we were kids. It won't be like Tetris. It'll be what we're playing now. WoW on a Game Gear, walking around outside. That's where things are going, and this
with
is
a
like
virtual reality helmet shoved to your face.
Well, what's that?
Don't tempt me with Sword Art Online.
I can't tell you how many Shin Car hits I've
Oh, you
done
mean
with
the knockoff version of Dot Hack Sign?
Oh, God.
I mean, you can call it what you want. I just call it better.
Should have been named the Virtual Shins, is what Virtual Boy should have been called, because it just destroyed your shins. You would get virtual ones. You would walk into every car outside, every sign, because you had to look up when you played the Virtual Boy, like stare straight up. And the whole damn thing was nothing but red, so it wasn't like there was color.
Oh, dude, this M4 is... Oh, these drifts are so smooth.
I think Killer Instinct was the best graphics game that thing had back in the day, so the VR they've got now for like the Quest 3 is way better. Like, you don't even have to leave the store to go buy Lego sets now. You can buy digital ones and put it together brick by brick, sitting right there digital, Of course, it's fun in that, but maybe some kids don't have the space for it. Who knows?
They can say I mean, that's actually... Now, it depends. Are they charging the same price as the normal set? Because that's some bullshit. But if they're not...
They're actually cheaper, but because
but being cheaper, I actually think that's kind of cool because then think about it, you could put Legos everywhere in your room and they would never get knocked over and destroyed because they're all in virtual space. And you never have to worry about having a mess and picking them up. I mean, obviously, I'm still going to have normal Lego sets, but that would low-key be kind of cool.
See, when you've gone to like all the
what about the greatest part about
Legos?
Legos? They make a great home defense.
Yeah, stepping on them is like death.
You know what's even worse than stepping on a Lego?
Lava. Real lava.
Stepping on 2 Legos?
Yeah.
Stepping on a metal D4 dice.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would hurt. That's gonna hurt. Or stepping on a jack. That'll hit you too pretty good in the head.
Yep.
In the heel. But there's
Man, you
places
know what
that
else will
hit
hit you real good? Stepping on thumbtacks. All right, let's talk about other random stuff that we know we shouldn't leave laying in the floor.
Shit, I remember
I've
when
done that one.
wrestling was popular, people were throwing each other on freaking UV light bulb rows. Like, it's insane. Barbed wire. Freaking, who does this
No,
stuff? Like,
No,
my
no,
buddy did
no. We're not reminding people of the Pain Olympics. We're not promoting the Pain Olympics. We're leaving
No,
that in
I
the past
just
where
do
it
that
belongs.
Image. Oh, the image. Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Yes, let
The
it hurt.
cringe.
Let
The
it hurt. Let it
cringe.
burn. Let it remind you of why we let this
Yeah.
die.
Those memories were in Albuquerque. Why'd you dig them up?
You needed to hear it again.
I need an adult.
Unsafe. Unclean. Unclean. Oh, God. Crazy.
I like you, Jonesy.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
like you guys too.
Pretty
That's
funny
my
joke.
boy. Oh no, father, help! Oh no, my boy.
That's just me, your boy.
It does
Not a
work.
front
It is your
warrior.
boy.
He leads, damn it.
Is I'm your boy Jonesy.
Oh, hi, Gurky.
Yeah, we got tornadoes rolling through here tomorrow. I think most of the East Coast does, actually. Most of us.
Yeah, that's what they're. Well, we're supposed to be getting like winds up to 75 miles per hour.
Yeah, that EF2 freaking weather, man.
Ooh, get a
I'm gonna
kite.
go- I'm gonna go
Fly a
out. I'm gonna
kite.
go out and do some good. I'm gonna see if I can't go out and get some good drifting in.
There you go. Some street sailing on the blades and the sheet. Let's
Dude,
go.
I'm all about it. I'll take the long. I'm gonna go out in the longboard and a kite.
So you can do that on
Yeah,
a
there
skimboard.
we go.
You can do that on a skimboard. You can do that forever on a skimboard. That should be fun too. 'Cause you can do spins. The only problem is when you fall, because you're only in like a half an inch to 2 inches of water. So when you fall,
Oh
it's
yeah.
straight-
Oh yeah. No. I'm very familiar with successfully and unsuccessfully skimboarding.
Unforgiving sand. Dude, try having a wave take you nose first into the sand, and then drag you face first as the wave keeps going. I got
Ow.
the brown noser nickname for like 2 weeks. And went to school, you'd stab on my nose from surfing. Oh god, it hurt so bad. Get some gnarly waves here before the hurricanes, man. They get
Oh
pretty
yeah,
wild.
dude.
The only problem is the sharks. Like, and that I'm not, no lie, I'm not saying that to scare people. Like, no, the problem is the sharks. You just have to be smart about it. Bait fish, pick your feet up, cuts, stay out the water, no jewelry, that kind of stuff. You know, you feel the bait.
No.
fish,
What kind of sharks
No.
are there in Florida?
Carry a big
Bull
bucket
sharks,
of
great
chicken
whites,
with you.
great
Big old
hammerhead,
bloody chunks of
pretty much
chicken.
everything. We got.
And when they
mangrove,
come up to
oversized
you, just start
dolphin,
handing them
Mexico.
chicken.
You know, like
And-
those huge.
And then you tame them, and then you have a shark army.
migrations you see on
Right? You
Discovery
become the
Channel.
real life Aquaman, but useful.
And there's a good reason why to keep KFC open.
There you go. No, I
It's
want
mainly
the raw
bull
bloody.
sharks here that are the problem, though. They're the worst. They're the ones that bite
Bull
everybody,
sharks
but
are
they won't-
big,
they won't
cuddly
chew
puppy
you.
dogs that
Yeah, so they
just
bite
are.
you.
They're like pit bulls. They're just
Yeah.
looked
They
at
bump
badly.
you first, and then they take your calf muscle off in one good clean swipe. And then you're like, "Where's my leg? I can't walk." Oh,
No, they give you
good.
the boop.
I have
Listen, they
Squirt,
give you
oh,
the
that was
boop.
my leg.
They give you the boop, and they give you the chomp. And if you get the chomp, you just gotta accept it.
Yeah,
You just reach your hand in and you tickle their gills.
Yeah, you just rub their tonsils, and they'll let go, and they'll be like, "Oh no, this dude's chill, my bad, G." And then they'll carry you up to the water and call 911 for you.
like for E.
That's dolphins, you dick
Shark
whiffle.
style. No, that
Oh,
comes
wait.
Shark
I remember seeing a comic book where a shark saves a guy from drowning. He was like, "Wait, I can give you mouth to mouth." And it's like, "I'm sorry," because the guy's half his face was bitten off.
I remember. I've seen that.
It's like, yeah, the shark will call 911 while it's giving you CPR.
I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would. Na 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 na.
I feel so good. Na, 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 na.
I know that I would.
Something, something, something,
Na na
something.
na 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 na. So good, dun, dun, so good, dun, I gotta feel.
Dur, 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 dur.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of Torin, I just found a Torin player helping me out kill somebody.
Nice. The photo
And he
bomb.
did most of the work.
Nice.
Hey.
They better the big lunks.
There it is. There's that 3-star I wanted.
I'm waiting until
You know what I wanna
tomorrow.
see
I'm
now?
walking tomorrow
I want
and
to see a Model T4 go drifting.
It's not worth it. They're too heavy. The amount of work that it takes to actually put them, to get them to actually work and meet regulations with everything, it's
Several whelps tending
It's more work
lambs
than what it's
pop up
worth.
in a wild growth of
Aw.
I got
Aw.
a Ford Saline
Please,
Center
call
pretty
the
close to my
vines.
house, so I get to see all those really kick-ass freaking Mach 3 Saline and Ford Lightning Saline trucks. It's pretty nice over there.
nice.
Maserati dealership next door too. That's Florida though. They got that shit everywhere.
I'm trying to get my money saved up. I had to buy my wife a car, but I'm getting my money together and I'm going to be buying a 80s model E30 and finishing the engine swap on it that it's already been started with and make it my drift car.
Nice. No, I'll be happy with my Chevy S10 Extreme back. I want that back. It had the body kit on it, you know, because it was the Extreme model, but it had the bed cover with the wing. 4.3 V6. Oh, I love that thing. Man, that was a good car. The only thing that would beat my ass would be 5.0 Mustangs, but man, I'd pretty much smoke everything else in that truck.
Well, when I'm done with the build on my the BMW, it's gonna be a drift missile. It's gonna be on the street too, and I'm gonna snack on red eyes.
There you go.
I'm also building a Kia Soul that's gonna do the same thing.
Nice. The one with turbos or super, so it chirps in every gear.
It's got a full. It's getting a full engine swap. It's got something nasty in the works that if I can pull this off and make this happen,
You ever seen those videos on the internet that take the smart cars and put the V12s in them?
Yeah,
It's so ridiculous. I
yeah.
love watching it though. It's funny. God, I'd be too afraid to drive it. It'd kill me.
Oh no, I would need more. I would want quad turbo V12. I want all of the power and all of the speed. Give it to me.
I like going fast, but when I was, and this is in Lumberton, North Carolina, where I live now. My uncle owned a dealership out there. Well, not a dealership. It was more like a junkyard, but he just fixed up cars and sold them. So
Right. Used car
But he had a
lot.
Pontiac 3R with twin nitrous in the passenger seat. And I did a $1.80 down the service road. Like 2 o'clock in the morning. That scared the shit out of me.
Oh. Yeah, no, the first time I went fast in a car behind the wheel, oh god, that was awesome. I was doing 180
Don't have a target.
and on a circle track. And I was just getting in it. I was having fun. I like going fast.
I didn't think the twin NOS was actually going to do as much as it did. So when I turned it on, and that little Fiaro hit $180 on those service roads, you know, those little roads off the main road in North Carolina.
Right.
That was scary. That was scary. That scared the shit out of me because those aren't very wide now.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm,
no.
like, driving this little like Mazda Miata, because that's what Pontiac kind of looks like. Driving this little fucking Miata, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! I was so scared.
Oh yeah, no. I would have been giving it even more. I'd given it all of the beans.
That made me shit my heart. No lie, that was scary.
Oh, dude, I would have given it all of the beans plus a little bit.
Like 17,
I just would have gotten questioned on why the bottles were empty when I got home, but like,
I'd probably do it.
I don't
now.
know, but I hit 210.
See, I'd probably do it now, but I was like 17 when I did that. So it scared the shit out of me. Now I would probably do it now. I've been driving a long time. That would probably be fun now. But then, no, it scared the shit out of me then.
Oh, yeah, no, when I did that on the track, I'd either just turned 16 or just turned 17.
Nice. At least the track's leveled though, dude. Those service roads make like I can't tell you how many times I ended up airborne. Like it was scary. Like you said.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I thought I was scared because I thought I was gonna break that little Pontiac Fiaro, and also scared because it was the first time I ever went that fast. So I think it kind of compounded.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. No, my grandpa made me learn how to drive a semi truck and trailer before I learned to drive a car.
Oh yeah, that's
so
scary.
like I allegedly I might have operated a semi truck and trailer for hours on end through highways and towns.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly at the age of like 13.
Anyone listening, allegedly. That is for the record, and we stand by that.
Yeah. At allegedly the age of 13.
God,
I can confirm that I did drive semi trucks at one point and did all that. Allegedly, it was the age of 13.
Dude, being up that high and having a I couldn't do it. Those things jerk like a son of a bitch too if you don't drive.
Oh yeah, no. Especially the first time you have a front wheel blowout. It's a different experience.
Yeah, because of that pressure for the gas, the air brakes they got.
That front. Well, the main thing, it's not even all that. When you lose your front wheel, you lose part of your steering. So now you're trying to stop this entire rig, which your brakes are working, so that's not necessarily the problem. The problem is you cannot steer where it's going, so you just kind of have to get it to where it's slow enough that you can wobble it to the side.
So you don't think that they're front wheel drive until you actually like think about it. It's like, damn, that's probably why they gotta make those big ass wide turns. Like, that's crazy.
Well, they're not necessarily front wheel drive. All your drive is in your so you have your cab. You have your front axle where your cab where you sit, and then there's the two axles behind the cab that have 4 tires on each axle. Unless you're running super singles, then you're only going to have 4 tires in total. But those 2 axles there, that is the drive. The trailer has no push to it. It has nothing. It is literally just air brakes and free spinning axle.
And being pulled along, yep.
Yep, getting pulled along. So they have to make the wide turns because they sorry, I'm getting really distracted.
No, you're good.
Have
no
to make
turning feature for the trailer. I'm following you. I got you.
Yeah, because they have to make the trailer go out and turn, and the trailer's gonna swing because it doesn't steer and thingamers, bobbities, boo boos.
See, man, I'm like 3 bowls in. I'm the guy who's supposed to be forgetting the topics here. I didn't even sleep yesterday either.
Hey, homie. One, went to bed at about, I don't know, 12:30, 1 a.m. yesterday. Was up at 5 a.m. to get ready and went to work. Was at work at 6. Worked this morning. Well, yesterday morning. It's been up for a while. I'm like 9 or 10 bowls deep, homie. You're way behind on.
No, see, I've been smoking all day, and even Psycho knows I didn't sleep at all yesterday. 0
Yeah,
hours.
I have been too.
It's terrible.
bro, I am a freight train. I am a coal engine. I am a steam locomotive.
Beta
I
Welch
used to
says,
go
sounds
through
like
it all.
y'all need to go to bed.
No, you're good.
homie.
Look, the moment you guys started talking about cars, all I knew was the thingy-majig, the doohickey, and the whatchamacallit.
It's all good. Look, I used to be able to smoke a lot when I was younger. I can't smoke that much anymore.
Also, happy Murloc Monday, y'all.
Yes.
Good morning, bro.
Or is it Tiny Fin Tuesday now?
It is Tuesday.
Maybe in some parts of the world, not here
Yeah,
yet.
California and some of them parts, yeah, still not. You guys on the West Coast.
Well, it's almost
Getting there.
it's almost 2 hours into Tuesday in my part of the world. So what about my feelings?
Yep, they got another 2 hours to go, I think, before they get a midnight hit.
An hour and 15.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if they're West Coast, it's like hour 15. So
Beta Welch
who's
says
counting?
he logged in and was like, what in the American truck sim is going on?
it was very random, I have to say. I think
What in
that's
the
a
big
first.
mother truckers are you guys talking about?
listen here, fellers. It's just done said it that
Southern thing.
we do things a little bit different. All right, we don't get scared of the vehicles. We put the lightest car with the biggest engine and the most nitrous it can hold, and
Or 20.
see how fast it takes us to see God.
And that's how we created NASCAR.
Or have fear of 20-foot pythons in your backyard. Oh, God.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit jealous of it because, like,
No, you're not.
I am.
I got
I love
pictures,
my
bro.
snake.
Yeah,
And I
walk
miss-
outside and see a
I
snake
miss
that
my,
can wrap you up in a minute. Ugh,
No,
okay,
you does it
Devin
won't
Quinn,
do.
400
it won't-
pounds, you may wrestle in a 20-foot snake. by
Homie,
yourself.
yes,
That can happen.
yes. Listen, the thing
It
is you're going about it wrong. Is you're acting like you're prey, when in fact you are not prey.
They get
And-
hungry when they're in the neighborhoods. Usually they hang out and stay in the swamp area. So when they're in your neighborhood, in your yard, oh, they're hungry. They're searching for a cat or a dog. They're going after something with no fight. So they're usually pretty ornery by the time they hit you. Yeah,
Crikey,
it's
that's a
hey, look, we got
20
bald
foot.
eagles and falcons that'll pick your little tiny dogs up and fly off with them. You got walking Fido one day and oh god, cat gone.
Yeah, that's why you don't have dogs that are small enough to be punted.
Keep Farak's forces
Yeah.
at bay.
Hug just the right size. They got all that fat, just heavy enough to where an English bulldog, they got too much fat around their body and kind of can't be carried well.
Yep, exactly. You
They're
gotta
odd
keep them
shaped.
chunky.
No, that's crazy. We got tengu lizards, we got iguanas, Lord, everything.
Yeah, no, I miss
20-foot python.
The Australian.
I miss my
Australian
retic.
US.
and I miss my Burmese. So
I had one before it got crazy, but I had to give it up because if you get caught with them, it's an automatic jail sentence with a $20,000 fine.
Wait, what is
for
it?
Burmese
owning a
python.
pet.
If you get caught with a Burmese python because they're that invasive and they're reproducing that effing well here. They're actually hibernizing themselves with reticulated pythons and carpet pythons. So they're kind of like a 3-snake hybrid that's going on. And for some
that
reason,
sounds
they're able
sweet.
to tolerate the cold here a lot better because of that. So they're running through everything. Crocs, gators, manatees, don't matter. Nothing's gonna stop a 20, something foot snake. You don't. That's like anaconda type stuff. And we've got those here too, green anacondas. They got those here too. Find them all out in the wild. It's not hard to. You'll find them if you're looking for them. They don't hide that bad.
Even denizens of the dream sometimes have trouble.
That's the way it goes. Climate change, man. And then all the hurricanes broke down all those little, $5 shitty reptile farms that people were having out here, and everything got loose. That's what happened.
Oh gosh.
Not hard to see how bad it is when you look at it like that. How many animals did Gatorland keep under the, under wraps that they didn't report got loose? Who knows?
All I gotta say to that is, Crikey, that's a 20-foot Burmese python.
Yeah,
It can.
No, don't. No,
it's just
man.
so crazy.
Come on.
They make
Come on
shows
now.
about it.
I'm
Come
gonna
on
poke it
now.
with a stick.
Come on now. If you're gonna do it, give the man the respect that he is due. It's crikey, mate. You see that right there? That right there is a 20-foot Burmese python. One of the most dangerous snakes in the world. If it bites me and it'll wrap me up, and there's nothing I'll be able to do, and it'll kill me. I'm gonna poke it with a stick. It's angry.
These are snakes that take out crocodiles, gators, and jaguars, no problem. And we think
Yeah.
the person's gonna win a fight with a machete.
Yeah, you listen, you guys. The thing is if you fight it, it knows that you're food, so it's like, I bet, game on. What you do is when it goes, you just start loving it and giving it kisses and rubbing its belly, and it's like, I don't know what's going on here, and it
And then you
loosens
go
up and
tickle.
falls
Then
off.
you stick your hand in its mouth and tickle its tonsils.
No, you don't
but
stick
Steve,
your hand
you
in its
act like
mouth. That's how you
Steve
get
Irwin is
bit,
the most
dumbass.
docile creature on the planet kills you. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what
I'm the one doing what
At
a
all the
Marine would do.
dangerous
I'm
ones,
gonna stick my hand in his mouth,
stingray.
and I'm the Navy guy. Who's supposed to tell you not to do
Exactly,
these things?
He gets away kissing dragons.
Just like say,
I've killed
you're-
his ass. Like, what's up with
I
that?
can definitely
man?
tell you weren't Doc because Doc told us plenty of times to quit messing with wildlife.
Hey, I had a doc that told you. It's like yeah, no, that's a scorpion. You can play with it, but I just warned you, it's a scorpion. You should know what's gonna happen next.
It's
Just
gonna be
messed
my
up. Dude
friend.
braved every dangerous creature in the world and the most docile got him. It's stupid. Like, that's not irony, that's just bad luck. Really bad luck. How many times that dude probably could have died kissing crocs and sticking his head in sharks' mouths and shit, and then a stingray.
I mean, he almost got taken out by a
deserve-
tree.
I mean, I know he did a lot for conservation. It's not like he didn't go out doing awesome shit, because he did, and then his wife's still keeping it going with their son, and her daughter's pretty famous too, but it just sucks that he wasn't around to see all that, and it was the stingray that stopped that.
It is too far away.
Yeah.
Dude was dancing with
But-
dragons, and it seems like Jigglypuff was like, KO.
The
Not right. It's not right.
the beautiful thing about it, there is a beautiful side to that story. And that is that he could have lived.
If they didn't remove it.
No. Well, yes. Here's the thing, though. To have not removed it, it would have killed the stingray. And he said that not to pull it out because he would rather the stingray live than him. He would rather die than trade his life for an animal. He told them to not remove it, to not save him, because he did not want to trade his life for the stingrays.
That I did not know.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
actually
the
had
idea.
they could have done it, and he refused to let them hurt the stingray.
I thought he pulled it out, and that's what killed him. If he'd have left it
Well,
in, he
yeah.
would've lived.
He
If
pulled
ripped it right out.
they tried to stop him, and he
Yeah.
pulled it out, and that was his reason. Because if he would have left it in, they would have killed the stingray
Yeah, they
to save
it
his
wouldn't have
life,
survived
and
it.
he
It wouldn't
he
have
didn't
survived.
want that.
Again, conservationist to the end. He's the best. It just sucks something so, plushy took him out when he was, dancing with blades and stuff. Because those animals he was with on the regular were a lot more dangerous than the stingray was. Even the man of wars he was swimming with, like, good lord, you imagine getting tangled up in that? Yeah, no, I'm good. Getting shocked into paralyzed. Being paralyzed under the water, I'm good with that. He swam with him, came out just fine. Crazy. What a legacy, though. Ain't nobody gonna top it. There's not gonna be another crocodile hunter or anybody like him ever again. He was a one and only. Even his movie
for
was
sure.
Good. It was a little campy, but it was good. The movie, the satellite movie, I watched it when I was a kid. I wasn't really a kid, more like middle school, but still I watched it. He was cool in Animal Planet. But his wife still does it. I think it's like something with Bindi and Terry. I think is the new show. It's with
I think his wife, daughter, and son. They all three still are huge in conservation.
He looks just like his dad too. Like holy.
Oh, he does. He acts just like his dad
yeah, he
too.
does. He does. That would be really cool to see that kind of him reborn to that in a sense. That would be even a better legacy story. I tell you what, right there.
I mean,
that's
like
put a tear to your
Ken
eye.
Block.
Smile story. Stop giving me the feel, man. His wife did a lot over here too in the Midwest for conservationists for like I think it was like mountain lions. Cougars were her thing. Mountain lions was her thing when she was here in the States before she went over there and married him. No, I've seen a couple Florida panthers. Those things are pretty. Scare the shit out of you, but they're pretty.
Hey, you ever seen a Missouri mountain lion?
No, I'm good not running into one of those, bro. I would never.
Oh.
They're way bigger than the cats we got here. The ones we got here. Y'all got the scary
I heard. I was sitting in bed one night, heard a noise, went outside and went over to my bedroom window and looked, and I saw a real big, nice sized buck running through the side yard at our house, and gaining very quickly behind him were two very big kitties, and they did not seem like they just wanted to play tag. Yeah, that was really fun explaining the next morning.
I bet. Like, y'all's deer are scary even compared to the ones we got here. It's like all those animals shrink the more south you get, and the more north you get, the bigger those animals get. So you run into moose and shit, where it's an elk, and it's like, whoa.
They're just not as populated. They're not as populated, so they're not hunted as hard. So there's more regulations that can be put in place and involved with it. And it's just,
so tiny here.
Well, again, they just don't have the ability to, and it's also, coastal regions. They don't
not really suitable for deer, really. It's more
we don't harvest the culture, greenery and stuff that they need to get as big.
Yep, not gonna find a lot of winter stuff here. Not at all. We don't even get snow. Doesn't happen.
I gotta jump off, you guys.
Alright, so
alrighty.
That was me.
Oh.
I'll bring the dog up there if you want me to.
Don't make me put my dogs on stream. I'll do it.
Do it.
If they'll come up here, I'll have to.
I'll let you guys know.
I'll have to see who's
you better
awake.
bring the dog, because otherwise we're not going to hear the end of it.
That's a husky.
Right.
That's what they do. That's what they do. It's so cute, though. They make all kinds of cool noises like they're talking. I love it.
Huskies
So like
are
how
my
straight up one
favorite, I
conversations
know.
with you. Watch, y'all are gonna get to that point where y'all are gonna have conversations. You'd be like, oh, whoa, 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 and they'll start doing it back. And you'll do it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Husky. I love it. Only they do that. I don't think there's too many other dog breeds that will actually do that back and forth with you other than a husky.
I mean, a lot of dogs will if you.
Yeah. I
It's
bet
kind
they
of a
will.
that's a training
The
thing.
way a husky does it though, because the husky's got that type of pitch though.
True.
Well, I mean, that's
They do it in that very unique, almost human
Well,
sounding way. You know, it's kind of like
that's
whoa,
a husky thing just for vocalization.
Yeah,
You know,
I know
every
all
dog's gonna
dogs
sound a
do
little
improve,
bit different, but they'll
huskies
talk
are,
the
like,
same way.
So close to human. So close. Ugh. So close.
Oh. All right. I am going to go grab. What am I missing?
Hopefully we'll get our puggies soon. I'll send pictures. I'll post pictures and we get our puggies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we tried the pit bull. It didn't work out. He ate out my front door. Literally
Oh my
ate
God.
the
What?
hurricane-proof. Listen, I have a hurricane-proof front door, which means he ate through steel,
Oh, there's a doggo.
storm foam, and then steel. I'm like, okay, buddy, time to go. Yeah, he went to the
These
town. That was
puppers.
that. Like, I can't. How you gonna stop a dog that eats through a steel storm door? You don't. I can't. I got two kids. I
Gosh.
can't afford to build him a concrete enclosure like some fucking T-Rex.
Yeah,
from
that's
Jurassic
crazy.
Park.
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
can't do it.
I'll be
It
right
was a
back.
one-time trial thing. We've never had anything bigger than a small dog, so we weren't really sure how it was going to work with our house. And I really didn't expect a dog to honestly be able to chew through a storm door like that.
I would not have
Live and
expected that kind of thing
Live and
either.
learn. That's a pit bull, I guess. And you live and learn. Live and learn. They're awesome dogs, though. He was so nice. He wasn't mean at all. He was such a sweet dog. He was just destroying everything. Everything. I think I caught him one morning. He had my kitchen table flipped over, and 2 of the legs were gone.
Oh my God! What?
Chewed off the legs to my
What?
kitchen table. Pit bull. Like, it's like their jaw and their teeth are so strong and they chew so much. Yeah, he burns through all of his bones, rubber toys, conch toys, and everything. We had like 2 or 3 little, like, you fill peanut butter in them, and the rubber's like an inch and a half thick. He would turn them into particle pieces in an hour.
Okay, yeah, my dog did do that.
God. But he was big enough and bulky
Oh,
enough
shoot.
where
I
he
got
would
too
get
many.
bored, flip our table over, and eat the legs off our table. I was like, damn, that's another $300
Oh.
table.
Died before I
Great.
could feign death.
Expensive chew toys. This dog had champagne taste on a freaking hard iced tea budget, buddy. You
Oh,
can't be
right,
doing that.
right.
So we learned a lesson. Pugs or English bulldogs is where we're gonna go. Fat, lazy, cute, fun to play with, and that's about how it's gonna go. I can deal with the snort. Hopefully, people on the stream didn't think we were arguing. I didn't even. I think we were good, debating some things, but I like him. He's awesome.
Alrighty, I am
Charred
back.
fires flare once again.
Welcome back.
We
Other
must
voice.
stop them before they become a blaze.
Got some
How
more
we talk.
drink. Got some homemade chocolate
We're
chip
excited.
muffins.
Ooh.
Right, us Southern boys are excitable. Don't mean nothing. That's just how we are.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I wasn't born down here, though, so I've lived here most of my life. Way more than half. Almost 3 decades now. I might level my Drac there after my warrior is done. I'll probably have this thing finished up tomorrow. you guys want to come to Florida and want to go to the crazy like main theme parks like Disney Quest and places like that are pretty cool. It's like 3/4 of virtual reality and stuff. It's pretty cool. My kids loved it. Better than Chuck E. Cheese. This Jurassic Park virtual reality right river rafting ride. Kind of cool. You sit in this big huge thing and it moves all over the place. You feel like you're really on the river or white rapids. Kind of cool.
I think so. That sounds pretty cool.
You even get hit with water, yeah. They spray you with water and all that good shit.
We love some good 4D effect.
Mm-hmm. They had Aladdin's carpet race. That was cool. That felt like Jet Moto. You remember like the old school Jet Moto game, that racing game? Speaking of racing games, that racing game, the way the kind of the racers looked, that's the way the ride seat looks. And you sit down and put the hood over the top of your helmet like Tron, and you get hooked up to the ride, and it takes you through riding on Aladdin's carpet ride through the caverns of whatever the caverns were called. I don't really remember.
Oh, the
Caverns of Lost Time or Lost Souls or whatever the hell it is. The one
I
with
think
the
it's
treasure
Lost.
turned into milk.
yeah, I don't
Think
the caverns of the lamp thingamajiggity where Robin Williams lived when he was blue.
Yeah, the tiger face looking sandcastle. You got it. That's the one. Yeah, it was pretty cool. The ride was cool because they take you through it like if you were Aladdin getting in the first time, and then all of a sudden, of course, the food grabs you and everything goes crazy. It's pretty cool. It was neat. It was cheap. I mean, you're only gonna get like Chuck E. Cheese for that price. So Disney, 4 floors, they don't kick you out. Food was decently priced. It wasn't too bad.
I don't know. I like Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Dude, I had a Burger King up in Connecticut. I don't know if anybody's ever been there, but they have this castle type Burger King that's literally built to be a castle. And the building next door, not the courtyard that looked like a king's court with the 2nd floor banister where you eat and order your food. But then there's this whole second side to the building which had this big glass wall on in between separating it from the food place. All automatronic robots and crazy arcade. Dude, that place was awesome. I haven't even looked to see if that place is still open. I would love to know that. That would be nice to know. Okay, let's make theme park. So we did Great Adventures, Six Flags. We did, I think that's in Boston, New Jersey.
The destruction and fire have abated for now. We must keep up the pressure until
There's
their
a couple
full
places
retreat.
through Maryland, I think, Ocean City. There's a few other places too. And like Mystic, Connecticut with the Mystic Aquarium, Peabody Museum, stuff like that. Those were all cool.
rubbing is racing, and I'm a bully.
Oh man, I forgot to give you and Cycle your pets. Damn it. Totally forgot about that. I got some more pets for you guys that went out and caught the other day.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
That's
they're like
alright.
some the otters and yeah, stuff like that.
Yay. We'll be back.
Mhm. Of course, it's a prickle for a hair. God, there's so many of those stinking pets around here. I need something different. Come on, game. Come on, game. Different pet to catch. Come on.
The city's
Wowie man,
finest
gotta catch 'em
wares.
all.
Great.
I'm about to break 500 here soon. Wish I could say that about my mounts instead, but that's okay. I'm still getting there. At least I got the Fellfire Hawk last week. That was
Nice.
very awesome, yeah. I'm working towards that for a minute. I wasn't about to try to get the Ashes of Alara out of Firelands, like, no. No. No thanks. The drop rate is ew. It's about as bad as Nightmare, I think. Ugh. Bad, bad.
Oh, that was the end of the race. Dang it. That's why you don't up the difficulty of the race right before it starts.
My wares are always available.
Oh, if you want to do some time walking dungeons tomorrow, brother, I'll be on tanking for him. So I really want to try to make a push to get the Time Weaver mount. So I'm going to try to be on doing that as much as I can. So if you're on and you want to run it, and you just hit me up. Come on with me. Queue times will be real, well, at least a lot faster than sitting in queue, you know. So if you do decide to do them, let me know. Take you along. We'll have some fun.
Cool, cool.
I want that Time Weaver mount so bad. 10-minute Time Weaver.
Oh, is
Last
that
time,
place
no.
that Reese was telling me about where you can trade in like set pieces for different transmogs? I totally forgot where or what that was.
It wasn't Caverns of Time, was it?
I thought it was
I
in
think that was for the
Valdraken.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the Infinite Whelp.
Hmm.
I think that's what, yeah, it was the Infinite Whelp that was in Caverns of Time for that one achievement we were trying to get. Sorry, where you take the dragon through the pools.
Hmm.
That was the Infinite Whelp.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're talking about some Dragon. I think you're right.
Yeah. But I don't remember where or what it was.
We got that death set, that battle, the battle armaments for the whole collection. We got those, even
Yeah.
though we didn't finish the last dungeon. We still got battle armaments. So if you haven't seen them, they're pretty evil looking. It's pretty cool. Almost as cool as Death Knight starting area gear, but with a twist.
Nice.
You can wear it on your pally. Or warrior, or whatever character. It's one of those kind of appearances. I think it was something at the Chosen Dead, right?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Pretty sure that was what the set was called. Yeah, it was, let's see. Funerary Plate of the Chosen Dead. Funerary, I said funerary. God, I'm stoned. Funerary Plate of the Chosen Dead. So I'm sure if you weren't, I think we were all on play characters, but if you weren't, it'll be something else with the Chosen Dead.
Oh, it's not in Valdrakken, it's in Tierhold, and it's called the Revival Catalyst.
Well, it was right next to Valdrakken, so it was close. We'll call that a win if it's in the same zone. That's a win.
Hold the sentencing ready.
God, I'm so glad I'm done with Zalarat Caverns. Screw that place. This is not fun. Oh, once I got the helmet for my dragons, and I got that little something sniffer mount, the flying little squiddy weird looking thing, I was done. I'm like, I'm not coming back down here. I'm out. I'm not coming back down. I'm done. I'm done. It's like they have no dailies, and the events and the dailies that are there are like so monotonously boring, and some of them are impossible without a partner. Like, you just will not complete it. I don't care how fast you think you are or whatever. It relies on more than one hand. You need two people gathering this stuff. Ugh, some of those. Like, I'm talking about the fish one. Like, if you haven't gone down there yet, there's gonna be this event where you're gonna have to chase this fish and smack it and pick up its scales until you get the bar to fill up all the way to red. But doing it by yourself, even if you start from where it starts, it's damn near impossible to get it before it jumps in the lava and the fish commits suicide. And you gotta get it before it does that. It's not fun. And then they got that whole elite area where literally everything in the Hound Dogs are elites, and they're all stuck so damn close together. If you don't have a group of like 2 or 3, at least 3, it's gonna be a hard time even with 2 people rolling through some of those quests out there. I know it was for me about my Warlock. Maybe it's just because I was cloth, but I at least had my pet. Still rough. Try to work. You guys been down there yet?
Nowhere.
To the Zalarat Caverns.
I have not.
Yeah, it's so much not fun. It's drudgery.
Yes, that sounds like a great pitch. Now I definitely want to go.
Yeah, it's almost necessary though because of the stuff that you get for cooking and inscriptions, plus the mounts and yeah. And then the armor for your Dragonflight mounts. The only way to get that armored helmet is to get to a certain point with them. They're the ones that give it out.
Oh.
Took me forever to work on those 2 reps, Chica. Oh my god. Pull my hair out. I still have hair on my head. I was like, even with the contracts, this is taking forever. I've got the 3-star contracts, one that gave you 15, and it was still taking like 3 weeks per renown just to get them high enough to minimum to get the armor. Forget getting the mounts, then that was just me tooling around because I was done. Hey Jonesy, what are your professions? Are you an alchemist by any chance?
Am I?
Either one, you.
Yes.
I don't think I've actually set any on my character. I have a warrior who's doing oh wait, no. Different game. No, this retail one. Yeah, no, retail I don't have in one yet.
I was like, because I have this alchemy recipe to throw down a pot, like a cauldron, that any number of party members can walk up to and grab something from, and it turns them into a cute, fuzzy creature.
Oh, nice.
I think it ups their versatility by like 105 too, but the other thing that it does is turns you into some crazy cute looking cuddly creature for a while, which is kind of cool. It sells for like 60k in the auction house. That's the cheapest I've seen is 58. So I mean, it could make me money, but I want to give it to somebody. If you guys are alchemists, just take it, 'cause that's a pretty cool recipe.
I mean,
Yeah, I haven't.
I would
no
make one
idea.
just to screw around with it. Just to be like, everyone turn into fuzzies. Aha!
right. No,
Or
I'm an
repowder.
alchemist, but I haven't like done any of like the dragonflight stuff at all. Like at all.
Well, it's easier to work on than it is the pots for cooking. Those are insanity, the amount of recipe pieces you needed for that. So at least the cauldron, there's not as many. But the buff isn't as great, you know, it's not a primary stat, it's just versatility, plus you turn into a cute, cuddly creature for God knows an hour. So cool.
I have seen much.
I like
know
toys and stuff that do that in this game.
Yes.
It's fun.
Do you have to be like a certain level to use it?
I think it said Dragon Riding Alchemy level 50.
Oh, yeah. See, I haven't worked on any in Dragonflight.
Just hang on to it. Hang on to
I
it. You'll get there
keep the
eventually
faith.
at some point. You may have wanted that recipe, and if it's as rare, if it gets to become rare, then sell it. I mean, it's worth at least 60k. I don't need it. You remember, I showed you guys how much gold I have. Like, 60k is not going to break me, so. That's a just for fun thing. You can take that totally, no problem.
Celeste, when did you meet your follower goal?
Oh, that's right. I did it. Actually, Zeke did it on the last stream that I was in of his. He sent people over and to meet my follower goal. So yeah, I
Oh,
do-
nice.
I owe people a cosplay stream. I usually don't do it
Bet.
on Murloc Mondays because Murloc Mondays is the Murloc onesie, but my next one probably will be. Although this doggo, is making things a little weird. I might have to go actually if he's continuing to freak out.
Brand new puppy, still getting used to its environment.
Yeah, brand new puppy with
He's gonna be
separation
clingy.
anxiety.
Best time. Yep, he's gonna be clingy. It's the best time though. That's when they're in your bed.
Yeah.
They'll leave you alone. It's fun.
I know, he's so
Really?
sweet, but yeah, you gotta go to the bathroom or something, forget it.
No, you go. He's just gonna go with you. That's how my dog Max is.
Yeah.
Every single one of
Oh,
my
here,
dogs
no,
will
hold
go
on.
into the bathroom. Every single
What
one. Their upper butt. Every time she got up, she would literally almost trip over the dogs because they would get up and be on her all the time. She would just never leave her alone. Me, they'd stay away from me, only come when I call them. Her, nah. They'd be all over, which I was fine. It protects my wife. I don't care. I'm not gonna say anything bad to that. Go for it. Pack of wolves.
Is there a
Yes.
specific chat to send pictures to in
I
the
think
Discord?
Goldshire in is what we use, just kind of like as a general talking chat.
Yeah.
Okay. I just always ask, make sure. But yeah, I tell people that me and my dog cuddle, and yeah, everybody's like, oh, you know, dog lays next to you, you know, snuggle, whatever. When I tell people that me and my dog cuddle, this is what I mean. I'm trying to find the picture. There it is.
Dogs are so good.
Boom.
Aw.
That's cuddling right there.
scratched my pug on the butt, he used to chew your finger like it was a piece of corn in a cartoon. Ting 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 ting. That's weird.
That's hilarious.
Weird. Dogs, they all got these crazy quirks. That's what makes them so much fun. That's why they're, humans' best friends. That's the way it goes.
That's why I have 5 of them.
Cats are cool too, but they're just cool in another way. They're in a cool, like, I don't need you, but if I like you enough, I'll give you attention. Fuck you.
I want a cat
Exactly.
really bad. I'm in the works of getting a cat and a bird. And I plan on buying another spider and hopefully an axolotl. And like,
Yeah, my daughter wants an
week.
axolotl real bad.
Dude, I want one.
Squishmallows got her stuck on that shit. It's the squishmallows.
I want an axolotl so bad. I kind of have an addiction to axolotl stuff. Like the whole upper shelf of my desk is nothing but axolotl stuffies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I love axolotls. Axolotls are awesome.
Emperor scorpions were my pet growing up as a kid. I used to have lots of them.
I'm terrified of spiders, so I own 2 tarantulas.
Ooh. I'm sure it's fun at night for you, huh?
That makes
Oh,
no
yeah.
sense to me
They're
whatsoever.
so active.
So
Those
here's the thought. Here's the theory. Hello, Maxwell. You heard me talking about you and knew you needed attention, huh? Yeah. Well, you goober boy. But
I felt bad for my wife. She was
so-
a straight G.
my thought on it is I shouldn't be scared of something that is so much smaller than me. So the best way to face your fear and to get over and not be scared of something is to own it. Because then you have to fully immerse yourself and learn everything about it to properly take care of it. So then you learn to respect it and everything for what it is. There's a new Pokemon game coming out.
30. We have it out.
What?
We have it out. Indigo Disc just released the DLC.
Oh, I'm so out of the loop on everything. Max is sitting underneath my desk and he keeps giving me the side eye of, Dad, I don't want to tell you that
first
I want
movie
you to come to
25th
bed so that I can
birthday.
go to bed,
Hear me?
but Dad, I want you to go to bed so that I can go to bed.
Pokemon's first movie's 25th birthday is today.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
that kind of hits me in the feels.
I thought they were making a live action version of that. Maybe that's what I'm watching on.
Okay,
Yeah.
if they will take and they will go into the detail to give us kind of like what Detective Pikachu is like with the live action of it and the detail of it, I'll watch it.
Great.
If they try to give us some knockoff version like the first Sonic that they tried to give us from the first rendition of live action Sonic, then we will bully them and we will boycott them and we will possibly commit arson allegedly until they decide to change their mind appropriately.
Oh, the Pokehead.
Are we in agreement with this team? Nobody?
What?
Dying on this hill alone? Y'all just gonna let them disrespect Pokemon like that? You gonna let them do that to my boy?
What did you say? Sorry, I missed it.
I said if they take in the live action Pokemon, if they try to give us some knockoff trash like the original rendition they were gonna do for the live action Sonic that gave children nightmares, if they try to pull some of that, we're going to boycott them and allegedly commit arson.
No, they'll build up the same live action company they built for Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
They better.
Yeah,
That one was semi-decent. It could be better, but it was
See,
good.
they're trying to be like Japanese. Like, is Pokemon? You have to think of it kind of like Japan's version of Mickey Mouse for America. Old cartoon that everybody loves. Even the old people dance to the songs of Pokemon because it's something they've had for a very long time. And it's so
I
ingrained,
know.
kind of like Mickey Mouse is for us. Even Bugs Bunny, you can even put him in that category too. They're all ingrained like that for us. So for them, yeah, they're gonna have make sure the movies are good. I mean, I like Detective Pikachu. That was a good them dipping their toe in the water with an American company.
The thing
We
is,
made
though,
them the money on that series, though. I know it's been there longer, but the money came from us. We really jet fueled that company.
Oh, yes. But here's the problem. Is they've sold the rights for Pokemon over with everything. Nintendo doesn't care about it anymore. They just, if it's not good enough quality, they just won't air it in Japan.
Yeah, but Pokemon's Games Freaks thing.
But you think that they don't have an amazing Pokemon live action movie or TV show or something already in Japan that we just don't have? Sure. They ain't worried about what kind of tragedy we get. They're going to see how bad ours is and just make fun of us.
I don't know much of Japan stuff past Crunchyroll, to be honest. I've never been over there or anything, so.
I've never been, but I've studied a lot.
For me, not past
I've been trying to learn Japanese. I have taken a hiatus from it.
But it's rough.
It's
learn like 127 words a year or something like that for like the first 20 years of their life. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot.
There's so many different prefectures with dialects and slangs, and that that's nuts. Daunting. You're a bigger man than I, sir. I wouldn't even begin. I had issues with Spanish. Oh my lord, that was in high school. I'm definitely not language brained, that's for sure. I found that out pretty quick.
It's Japanese is definitely not for the faint of heart. The first thing that I learned was that there's like 6 ways to say the same thing. And each of them is correct only in a certain context. So like where we say, I don't know, what do you want to do? No matter what else we do, what do you want to do today? What do you want to do tomorrow? I'm bored. What do you want to do? We say that's what do you want to do? Well, in Japanese, it could be, there's like 6 different ways to say it, and each one is there because it's all based off of, instead of tone of voice and tone of voice and stuff of that action that we use in English, theirs is just straightforward. So all of it's in the wording. You could monotone every single word, and in Japanese you would show exact expression of everything because that's just how it's written. Whereas if you monotone everything in English, it confuses on what you're actually attempting to get across or say. on the purpose of, or on the fact of, we rely on body language and tone so much.
So which do you think would be more difficult then?
So, actually, if you learn English first, Japanese is harder to learn. However, if you learn any other language first besides English, English is harder to learn than Japanese.
Seems fair.
It is actually English is the hardest language in the world to learn, because every other language in the world basically kind of comes off from the same origin with slight differences. So it's easier to switch over and correlate. Whereas with English, it is, you can you can lead lead, but read red is the same thing, but you can't bead bed. There's just, English is just such a complicated language for no reason.
Absolutely.
All language is relevant as the cosmic forces that govern the universe care not for what our tiny speck bodies can speak to each other. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I am
Good news,
Zoidberg.
everyone. You're insignificant as well as I. It's crazy though. Life's that special. We're on a tiny little dust ball. So crazy. That's why I like space. It makes me feel tiny. My problems aren't as big as I make them. So I don't think Saturn gives two shits what my daily problems are like. It will continue spinning on. Happy to see Oppenheimer won so many awards last night. That was nice. I knew it was. That was such a good movie.
I still need
I know
to
that's
see that.
random. I know it's random. It's so good. Especially if you like those science movies with the twist, because it is. And I don't want to tell you the twist because I want you to find out what kind of movie it is by watching it. It's good though. I'm sure they embellished a bit because it's Hollywood, but it was a good movie.
No, I do want to see it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, some of the facts in that movie I found out while they were making the bomb were utterly surprising to me. Like, scary surprising. So I don't want to say too much because the movie kind of isn't what you expect it to be when you first start watching it, So it's just good. That's all you got to know. It's a good movie. Just long. 3 hours, I think. 3.5 hours. A long movie. Just when you thought Hollywood wouldn't stoop too low, B-rated movie Barbenheimer is going to be releasing next year. Probably right direct to TV on Sci-Fi Channel, like all those other kind of movies. Croc versus Piranha Sharktopus. Those movies are so campy, but when you're bored enough, I guess. I don't know, my mom used to love those movies, though. I was like, Mom, how can you watch this stuff? I know they're campy, but that's the point. Yeah, but that's the point. That's why I can't watch it, because it's too campy.
I think this dog is only gonna let me game if he can sit in my lap. did I just do to finish my trading post? Interesting.
Oh no. That poor girl's gonna lose her job tomorrow. Ouch.
What?
Green Bay Packers, a news announcer for ABC or whatever was reporting on the Green Bay Packers game, and one of the MVPs came up and said something cool in the camera. And as he walks away, she goes, "Well, there you heard it from a Green Bay Packers fan. Whoops.
Oops.
You can't report on the sports and not know who the players are. That's a no-no. You're fired. You're fired." That sucks. She was young, though, I gotta say, but that sucks. Ugh, feel bad. Feels bad. That's a good job to bomb like that. It'd be hard to recover, but she can do it.
Right.
I don't know why I watch the news. It's depressing. But I like to know what's going on around me, you know? I like to be aware.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care too much about politics, but the weather, local stuff, I care about that kind of stuff. The big, crazy world news, oh, something's going. Look, I can't wrap my head that far around the planet. So
Right.
I gotta take my fight as I go. If I had the kind of money to make impacts in another country, I would definitely donate. I can barely make impacts on the tiny little country I'm trying to build here
Exactly. Same.
in my house.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I remember I said I was gonna try to go back to work. Yeah, they emailed me back. They're like, "Yeah, we we regret to inform you, due to your doctor informing us your disease is not any better, we cannot allow you." Yeah, that is what it is. I love it, love it, love it. But you have to put on there you're disabled. They're gonna wonder why you haven't worked in the past, decade. Like, who doesn't work in the past decade in their 30s and survives? You can't. Unless your partner makes good enough money to carry your ass on your wants and needs. But wearing their patience maybe before their wallet, but either way, one will run out before the other. People get jaded. As much as you love each other, you still want to feel like the other person's pulling the weight, at the same weight as you in situations. You can take it for a while, but it goes on for a decade or two. You're going to be like, yeah, I'm done. And it was a good decade for me, so that was rough. It's all good. Keep doing the side hustle. It's all good. Repairing computers, fixing TVs.
Cool.
Yeah, we have this thing called, like OfferUp kind of thing. I don't know if you're familiar with what OfferUp is. Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
We'll advertise computer repairs locally. So TVs, smart TVs, tablets, game systems, whatever. And we build you something. I'm a 90s kid, 80s kid, we grew up with that shit, so we could pretty much fix just about anything. All the components work exactly the same. They just get more compact with more in them, that's all. Maybe I'll do something for that moon launch that we've got coming up for the Artemis 2 missions, guys. Since none of y'all have seen a rocket launch, I think I'm going to do a viewing for that. I'll get my HD camera, I'll get up to the computer so you guys can see it like TV.
Ooh, that would be
Ooh.
cool.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
If I can get down at the
Right?
coast, it would be even better because then you could hear it. That sound, man. Unless you see a nuclear rocket go off, you're not going to get anything close to that as far as the shuttle goes. And I don't remember the last time we did that. So it's cool to see them go off every week or two. I mean, they light up the whole sky. And it freaks you out when you see the boosters come back in for the first time because it literally looks like every sci-fi end of the earth asteroid smashing into the planet movie. Because the fire of this thing is slowing it down, but it's still coming towards you. So it looks like this big burning object heading in your direction. Again, I only live 30 minutes from where it's landing on the beach. So it gets kind of creepy. It looks like it's coming. I remember my son was outside the first time I took him for a rug and grabbed my hand. He's like, Daddy, is it coming? Is it coming? Oh my God. I'm like, dude, chill out. It's fine. It's going to land on the boat out in the ocean. We're far enough away. But it'll
Bro,
get you.
dude,
It'll
imagine
get you.
being on shrooms.
Oh, dude, if you were on the beach when that happened, a whole nother story. Like, I've only seen that twice since I've lived here in almost 30 years. That's a whole nother experience. You feel it in your chest. It's like this. It's worse, probably stronger than a band. Like, when you go to a concert and you feel the thudding of the bass and the drums going off and just the loudness echoing through, like, your rib cage. Imagine that, but feeling vibrations on every organ and piece of skin going from all the way through your core. Because that rocket vibration, it just shakes the air so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, it sounds like NASCAR.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so deafening, but it's so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. There's no other experience like it. Even if you just come down here, don't cost nothing to go to the beach. It's free. Park on the beach, come for an afternoon when you know a rocket's going off. I'm not going to promise it doesn't get delayed because that happens a lot. But if you come on a good, clear day, if you watch the Weather Channel, you will see the coolest thing in the world, and you can go back to your house and tell everybody what the hell you saw and how cool it was. It's neat. And you can see it when they hit space too, and they break they get up into the stratosphere, because the light gets so different. It just dims almost completely. Like, to where you gotta squint to see it, like little stars.
Nice.
I've seen a couple
That
blow
sounds
up
super
too.
cool. I love how I told myself I was gonna do one more race and then I was done, and that was like 3 races ago.
It's all good, bro. That's the life of a gamer.
Sounds about right.
One more and I'll go to bed an hour later.
Yeah.
One more, I'll go to bed 2 hours later.
I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
call it after this one though.
You're good, man. It's nice to meet you, man. Anytime. It's
Dude,
definitely
you
good
too.
chatting with you, dude. Definitely good chatting with you.
So definitely have to hang out more often.
We're serious. Yep. We do this often. Well, as often as we can. It's often enough.
Fair enough.
To where it crosses in from a scheduled thing to often.
Yep. We'll see if this dog will let me play. Right now, it's like only if he's in my lap.
She's slapping your hand off the keyboard.
My lap is
I love it
not
when my
quite
dog
big
does that.
enough
They
for
be like,
this
"Nope."
dog.
Okay.
Well, have you thought about getting a bigger lap?
On sale now at your local Walmart.
Right.
40 packs of hot
Lapomatic.
dogs.
Lapomatic.
Lapomatic.
Extend a lap.
Stand a lap. Kentucky Dunk Plus. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. I don't know why when I said that, I thought of Rosie from the Jetsons, the robot. I don't know why that all popped in there, but it did. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to go to bed. Fucking Jetsons. Like, where the fuck did that come? The 60s cartoon doing in my head. Whoa. Again, kids,
Meet
that's
the
12 bowls in
Jetsons.
2 o'clock. And
There's
his
son
boy up.
Roy.
And Astro, the dog. D. Yeah, man, that was a good show. Yeah, again, showing my age. Back before Cartoon Network was available. When all we had was Warner Brother and Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Yes, sir. And
Oh,
WB.
I was around.
Funny. Oh, yeah.
I was
Looney
around.
Tunes.
You were
Like
you were
G.I.
not
Joe
alone, good sir.
Transformers age. G.I. Joe Transformers age. And not the little shitty rinky-dinky G.I. Joes. I'm talking the biggest Barbie G.I. Joes, bro.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
With the real hair and clothes. Yes.
Yes.
That's the shit.
The one
Don't
that your
fucking
older brother was
dollar
most
store.
definitely
Look, my legs can
gonna
slip inside
ask
each other.
you, was gonna make fun of you for and call you gay for.
Hmm.
That's the ones. I remember.
I had a bunch of those. And a bunch
We had a cat that used to kidnap them and hold them hostage behind the oven.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because my sister doesn't watch screens.
I didn't ever understand it when I was a kid until I got older of why my cat's name was Adolf and why it was so funny at the time.
Oh God.
I pieced that gem together later in life and got that beautiful mindset and laugh out of it.
And my sister would steal my G.I. Joes for her Barbies, and when she did, I would tape her Barbie's heads to her ceiling fan, so when she turned her fan on, after a few seconds, he'd be like, "Swing, swing, 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 swing," head bouncing off the room. She'd scream. It's hilarious. Stop touching my damn G.I. Joes. Leave them in their box. These are men. I just wanted them to ride with Ken. I don't care. They're not Barbies. Don't touch my shit. Fucking Rambo, every single one of your goddamn Barbies. Torch that shit outside.
I will massacre everything.
Yeah, I have serial killed so many ant piles. I will melt your Barbies outside right now.
I will re-plastic your home.
They call me the Bane of Ants. Do you understand? Bane of Ants. They run when they hear me coming.
Magnifying man. You.
Can you imagine an ant with a freaking magnifying glass? It's ion cannon. Run. So messed up. You don't realize what you're doing to them when you're a kid. It's just, fun to torch them. And then you're like, when you're older, it's like, damn, that was sunburned to death. That's messed up. Those poor ants. Yeah, if there's an ant hell, man, I know where I'm going to end up. I've sent millions when I was a kid. Terrible.
Better hope they don't give me another magnifying glass.
Yeah, but fire ants hurt, dude. You throw a lizard into a fire ant hill, that sumbitch ain't coming out, bro. It's gone. It disappears. Fire ants are no joke. No joke. I see.
I know. I've done squad push-ups in fire ant hills.
Oh yeah, dude.
I had very toxic leadership while I was in.
For like their yards, that tall. Like if a human walked in, it would be instant death. Forget a cat or a dog. A human walk into one of those. So if you're a landscaper and you hit, then you throw them everywhere with the landscaper and they get on everything. Yeah, they're a nightmare, especially if you let them get out of control. They're necessary though. I mean, they're the scrappers. You need them. They keep everything clean. The problem is that they really fucking hurt. And they are not afraid to bite anything that they
Carpenter ants can do the same thing, and they don't hurt near as bad.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, we could talk about the Sifu ant. Those things. I can't even imagine living in Africa. I wouldn't survive. I'd be dead in a day. One of my buddies actually is from South Africa. I talked to him. Usually it's like 4 a.m. when he's able to get online. He's a pretty cool dude. I could never live with the stuff he deals with. He's got the craziest snakes and animals and hyenas in his backyard. No, I'm good. I'm so good on that.
Oh, just a few little dingoes out there.
I got a Mongol snake in my front. I had to shoot it with the shotgun. Would it kill a whole family one bite? I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm sorry.
It's just another Tuesday. No, it's just another Tuesday night there, mate. Just had a little tussle there with the dingo after had a few little douchies out there at the barbie.
Yeah,
had a couple of dots in my mouth. Had the kangaroo come around. He's buffed up all talking trash.
Like, they hate that. Tell somebody from South Africa, confuse them with an Australian, they will flip out on you. Don't do that.
Oh no, I'm not confusing on. I'm not saying I'm not. I am 100% Australian voicing.
But no, what was I saying? He's got. I feel bad for them because they have no power. Their power gets cut off at 8 p.m. because they have to save energy for the grid. So at 8 o'clock, AC, everything goes out. Internet, full shebang. You lose it all. And it doesn't come back on until 4 a.m. the next day. So you got to go that whole time. What if you have an electric pump for your water? Oh, well, your ass is outside pumping. So it's rough, man. He started downloading WoW to play with us, but last night he let it go all night while he was asleep, and it was only at 8 gigs. That's also how bad the internet is there. I feel so bad for him, dude. I couldn't live like that. It'd drive me nuts. Then we realized how good we actually, like, how bad things are here to us, but how much worse they are in other places for certain types of things in life, you know? But damn, I can imagine my power going out. That's like something.
That's
we know
why-
is if we pay it, it's on all the time.
There's
People
that
switch it,
that
it's
TV
gone.
show, 90 Days the Other Way. It's where it's the 90-day fiance, but it's where instead of the foreign spouse comes to America, the American person, the American spouse will go to the other country.
Nice. That's cool.
And like I just sit there and my wife loves the show. I don't understand why, but we sit there and I'll watch it with her, and like they're like, well, I want them to do this, this, and this because this is how it is in America and this is how it should be. And I'm like, homie, you're not in America. Like you don't get to act like you threw away American rights and freedoms with this. I was like, you don't get a choice. Do you understand this? And they're like, they get all upset because they can't have their cake and eat it too. And I'm like, yo, it's like, what is wrong with you people?
Well, a crappy thing is he was telling me for like storms and natural disasters and stuff, and even like they'll have government coups and shit happen in Africa and generals that take over and wipe out a power grid. He's like, sometimes we'll lose power for a month or two at a time, and we'll have no idea who's coming to fix it. We just have to deal with not contacting anybody until it gets back up. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm like, what are you talking about? You go that long? He's like, well, I mean, you could pay a private guy to come out and do it for you and get your stuff hooked up, but the cost is astronomical. You might as well buy 3 houses and burn them.
What the heck?
That's pretty much the same difference there. I'm like, damn, dude. So maybe in the future or soon, I would like to do like some sort of GoFundMe for solar power for him, and maybe some kind of I don't know, aqua for pump or something that can help him with his water thing. Apparently it's that bad there. Like, you think like we would know about it, but we don't because we're not in that country. We just hear what TV lets us
We hear what they want us to hear.
100%
It's a conspiracy, man.
Or not everybody thinks to look this stuff up and actually dig in to find out what it's like to live like that on a daily basis. Like, you just think power, oh, it's on. I've seen people in Africa on TV at night, electricity's on, but that's not everywhere. You know, and if that's happening in South Africa, and that's a pretty populated part of Africa, you know. That's crazy, though. I think that might help him. What do you think? Yeah, I'm thinking I might do it, but I don't want it to be a waste of money, because if I do start a GoFundMe, I'd actually want it to work for his ass, and not just, like, start it and like half-ass it and it not work for him, you know? That's a good.
I think before you start it, I would, one, you want to make sure you already have an audience to go with it. You're not just blindly starting something with no audience.
Yeah.
It
wouldn't be for like streamers or anything. Like, I would just appear to people's better nature, like for human rights of living situation. Like, think about what it would be like to have kids in Africa in the heat, in the cold at night, and your electricity doesn't come on for 8 to 12 hours. What are you going to do? What if it's months and you can't get it on because you don't know who's going to be running the government or not? That's the kind of shit. And that's, so unless they come off the grid, they have absolutely no control. It's out of their hands 100% whether they pay the bill or not. It's out of their hands. And they still get turned off every night. So it'd be like you paying your electric bill every month, but getting 2/3 of the power. Because the other third of the time, they're turning you off completely against your will. Emergencies, you have no way to get a hold of things. You need power for that stuff. And everybody can afford $1,000 generators. And over there, he was like, dude, the exchange rate for American money to here is nuts. I'm like, I bet. He's like, but think about that retrospect. That means our pay would have to be that much more to compete. And it's not. So they can't afford things like generators unless you sell your family car, or you're a cattle driver, or you do some metalworking, something that's really needed out there. You know, you're not going to make the money to be able to do those things. That's crazy. I don't know, opened my eyes a little bit, you know. Like, I don't travel. I've only gone to the Bahamas and Iraq, so I haven't really been to South Africa. So it's not it's not the whole world. Totally different
Oh, yeah.
from what I was thinking, though. You know, because I've seen District 9 and Elysium. You're like, oh yeah, they got power. No, they don't. It's not like it is in the movies or what we think on Vice TV. It's not. That sucks. I couldn't do it. Like, we do it for recreation, but could you imagine being forced into living like that all the time and you just get used to it? I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
I like my air conditioner, my running cold, clean water, and being able to take a shit and I have to dig outside and dump it myself in the dirt hole. That's gross.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy them, but
Look, most humans have shit outside at some point in their life because most humans have gone camping at one time or another in their lifetime. But to have to be expected to do that every day, all day, and figure out a routine to make it sustainable so it doesn't get you sick, and your cattle doesn't eat on it, and it doesn't get grown into your food like that. Not normal people worry about that stuff here, and we think our lives are so much harder, and it's like, not. It's not. That's why I was just tying it up to when I was thinking I like looking at space, because we always make our problems worse than they are, you know, until we put it in perspective. We're actually in a pretty good place. Could be worse.
That's true.
Positive message. We got friends, we got power. We can shit and make it go away in a single touch of a button. It's great. It gets sent to some other motherfucker and he deals with it. Great. That's America for you. Honey, I wonder why our tomatoes are making us sick. Oh shit, I planted them too close to the septic ditch. Like, that's just
that
not
wouldn't do that at all. That's
not
just
sick.
free.
No, it would be
that's
good
just
for it,
free.
I know, but
they say that's just free manure. Like, babe,
Well, he was even
why are our
telling me
tomatoes
to buy
3 times
food.
bigger than anybody else's, and are juicier and just all around look better? Oh well, I planted them right next to the septic.
Well, they have
Drain
their own,
off.
like,
Oh,
crazy
okay,
ass
nice.
pandemics, man, that are just getting into everything, like the freaking fentanyl shit is here. They have some drugs over there that, like, the zombie drug that's in Africa. He's like, dude, it's so popular. It's in food sometimes. He's like, you go to the corner store to buy food, go home, cook it, and wonder why your wife's, you know, in the corner naked, sweating and jumping up and down. He can't stop. Then you realize, oh, you bought food from a grocery store, but the grocery store bought its products from somebody that also dealt in drugs. Because they don't have, like, a food regulating system like we do. So the people that run stores just buy what's cheap and what's there and what can make them the most return. You know, so there's that. I couldn't imagine living like that, man. That's so scary. He's like, oh, I've had some steel plates in my head. I've had 12 fucking broken bones. I'm like, holy shit, dude. You get beat up by water buffalo your whole life? Like, what the fuck? 27 broken. Are you a professional skateboarder? What's going on, man? Crane operator, you got to give me something here, because that's too many bones for somebody to be breaking, and you got plates in your head and jaw. It's just how rough it is out there. He said he got beat up for being a white farmer. He almost got killed twice. And the excuse to the cops was he's a white farmer. That's how it is over there, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Crazy. It just opens my eyes. Like, every part in the world's got its problems. It's, you know what I mean? Just on how our outlook and if we're going to make a positive impact ourselves or not. Or sit back and get stoned and discuss it like this.
Yeah.
No, I like helping people. I don't. It's an endorphin push. It's good shit. Damn, what's that? Fuck, it's 3 o'clock. Shit.
Yeah, I'm probably
gotta
gonna
go.
get going.
I have to
I
be out of the
gotta go
house in
bed.
6
That's what I
hours,
was
so
literally
I-
sitting here falling asleep in my chair, and I was like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, I gotta go
That's
bed.
why I talk a lot when I start getting tired, and it's my body's way of trying to keep me awake. And I realize that when I was caught, and also like I'm done. It's late.
Yep, I get the same way. So I was like, yeah, it's getting time.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you all later. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for
Yep,
hanging
thank
out.
you.
It's been fun. Sweet dreams, or else. Good night.
All right. Well, you have a great night. Have a great rest of your stream. And I'll talk to you later on.
Thanks, sounds good.
Later, Gator.
Good night. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go raid Rage of Wrath. Take care, and I'll see you next time.